Think food is your golden ticket when the system collapses? Think again. While everyone is hoarding rice and beans, they're overlooking the items that will actually hold value. How will you cook that food without fuel? How will you defend it when you become a target? When survival is no longer about what you can eat, but what you can do, common supplies become worthless. This video reveals the 12 overlooked items that will become the new currency in a long-term crisis. These are the tools that solve the problems food can't. Forget the standard prepper lists. This is the real inventory for outlasting everyone else. If you want to learn what truly matters when the shelves are bare, hit that subscribe button now, because when the game changes, you'll need more than a full stomach to win. 1. The humble hardwood hanger. A closet relic turned survival multi-tool. Look in your closet. Past the shirts you never wear and the jackets collecting dust, you'll find them, wooden hangers. Right now, they're just objects for organizing clothes. But in a world without supply chains and hardware stores, these simple hardwood tools become a currency of pure utility, far outstripping the value of another can of beans. Their worth isn't in what they hold, but in what they can become. Their primary function in a collapse is fire. Forget plastic hangers that release toxic fumes when burned. A wooden hanger is clean, dry kindling. Snap it apart and you have perfectly sized pieces to start a fire when all other tinder is damp or gone. In a prolonged crisis, the ability to create fire on demand is non-negotiable for warmth, cooking, and security. Those polished, dense pieces of wood are a reliable ignition source waiting to be used. Beyond fire, transform the solid wood into essential gear. Carve the arms into durable tent pegs to secure a shelter, or shape them into components for a small game trap. The density of the wood makes it ideal for creating rudimentary handles for makeshift tools when your axe handle splits or your knife needs a better grip. This isn't just wood, it's pre-shaped, seasoned, and ready for modification. Then there's the metal hook. Don't discard it. Carefully extracted, that simple hook becomes a versatile piece of hardware. Straighten it out and sharpen the tip for a functional fishing hook. Bend it into a different shape to hang gear off the ground, away from moisture and pests. It can even be fashioned into a trigger mechanism for a snare. You've just converted a single household item into 3 distinct survival tools. While others hoard food, they'll eventually face the problem of how to cook it, preserve it, or protect it. That's when a stack of seemingly useless wooden hangers becomes a bartering powerhouse. Liquid gold, the unseen power of cooking oil. Most people see cooking oil as a simple kitchen staple, something for frying and flavoring. In a long-term crisis, however, that bottle of vegetable mustard or olive oil is one of the most potent and versatile resources you can possess. Its value extends far beyond the kitchen, solving problems that a stockpile of dry goods simply cannot address. When the power grid is a distant memory and batteries are dead, light becomes a precious commodity. A simple oil lamp made from a metal container and a cotton wick can provide hours of steady, low-profile light from a single bottle of cooking oil. Unlike a generator, it's silent in the dark. It's about security, morale, and the ability to perform tasks after sunset. Furthermore, oil is a time-tested preservative. Long before refrigeration, cultures around the world used oil to preserve cooked meats and vegetables, creating a protective barrier against spoilage. In a world without freezers, a layer of oil can significantly extend the life of your precious protein, preventing waste and ensuring you have food for longer. It also serves a basic but critical medicinal purpose. With no access to antiseptics or bandages, a minor cut can become a life-threatening infection. Applying a thin layer of clean cooking oil to a wound can create a barrier against dirt and bacteria, offering a primitive but effective layer of protection. It's not a perfect solution, but it's a viable field expedient measure when nothing else is available. The real power of oil, however, lies in trade. While everyone else focuses on acquiring calories, they will eventually realize their stored rice and beans are bland, hard to cook, and difficult to stomach. That's when your bottle of oil becomes priceless. You're not just trading a liquid, you're trading flavor, the ability to cook efficiently, and a source of light. You're trading solutions. Free, pocket plastic, the expired card's second life. That expired credit card or gift card in your wallet seems like worthless plastic. In a reality where digital transactions are gone, its intended purpose is obsolete, but throwing it away is a mistake. This small, rigid piece of plastic transforms into a surprisingly effective and versatile survival tool, proving its worth when conventional tools are unavailable. Its most immediate use is as a scraper. The stiff, durable edge is perfect for clearing frost from a vehicle's windshield, or scraping stubborn, burnt-on food from a pot when steel wool is a luxury. It's a lightweight, portable, and surprisingly strong tool that provides leverage for cleaning tasks without adding bulk to your kit. The flat surface also makes it an excellent base for fire starting. You can use a knife to shave fine wood curls directly onto the card, keeping your tinder contained, dry, and off the damp ground. Use it to catch sparks from a ferro rod, funneling them precisely where they need to go for efficient ignition. The card's straight, firm edge offers another advantage: precision cutting for soft materials. When you need a straight line on duct tape, a strip of cloth, or a plastic bag, pressing the card's edge down and tearing against it works almost as well as scissors, without the risk of cutting yourself. This simple function becomes incredibly useful when you need to make precise repairs or portion out resources. Don't discount its signaling and trade potential either. The plastic surface can be used to reflect sunlight, creating a flash that can signal others over a distance. As a barter item, it holds unexpected value. To someone who needs a compact scraper, a tool for smoothing materials, or a wind guard for a small flame, that useless piece of plastic is a problem solver. It's a disposable, zero-weight tool that belongs in every survival kit, proving that sometimes the most valuable resources are the ones we're trained.
Signal mirrors and self-awareness. In a functioning society, a pocket mirror is a tool of vanity. It's for a quick appearance check, a minor convenience easily dismissed. But when society ceases to function, this simple object sheds its superficial purpose and becomes a critical instrument of survival. Its value isn't in what it shows you, but in what it allows you to project and perceive. Its most obvious and life-saving function is signaling. A small, shatter-resistant mirror is one of the most effective low-tech communication devices in existence. Using the sun, its reflected beam can create a flash visible for miles, cutting through terrain and distance where a human voice cannot. For anyone stranded, injured, or trying to coordinate with a group without revealing their position through sound, a mirror is a silent, powerful beacon. It requires no batteries, no fuel, and no complex knowledge to operate, just an understanding of its immense potential. Beyond signaling, the mirror becomes a vital diagnostic tool. In a world devoid of modern medicine and easy access to clean water, minor injuries and infections can escalate into life-threatening emergencies. A mirror allows for self-assessment. You can examine a cut on your back, check your teeth for a potential abscess, inspect your eyes for signs of infection, or identify a tick you couldn't otherwise see. This ability to monitor your own physical condition is not a luxury. It is a fundamental part of proactive survival. Ignoring a small problem because you can't see it is a gamble you cannot afford to take. Finally, do not underestimate its psychological impact. In the chaos of a collapse, losing your sense of self is a real danger. The constant stress and dehumanizing environment can grind you down. Seeing your own reflection is a grounding act. It's a moment of self-recognition, a reminder of your identity and your humanity amidst the turmoil. This brief mental reset can be the difference between maintaining composure and succumbing to panic. 5. The survivalist's cache. The repurposed matchbox. An empty matchbox is typically seen as trash, a disposable container whose purpose has been served. This perspective is a critical error. For a prepared individual, that small, sturdy cardboard box is a miniature, modular survival kit waiting to be filled. Its design, compact, lightweight, and structured to protect its fragile contents, makes it an ideal vessel for organizing and safeguarding small, essential items. Forget flimsy plastic bags. A matchbox offers rigid protection. This makes it perfect for storing delicate but vital supplies. You can create a pocket-sized fire-starting kit with strike-anywhere matches, a piece of char cloth, and a small ferro rod scraper. Another box can become a micro first-aid container, holding painkillers, antihistamines, or a few crucial antibiotic pills.
A small fishing kit with hooks, sinkers, and a length of line. This modularity is the Matchbox's true strength. By creating dedicated, single-purpose kits, you eliminate the need to rummage through a larger bag in a high-stress situation. You can label or color code each box: fire, medical, repair, creating a system of rapid deployment. When you need to start a fire in the pouring rain, you grab the designated box without a second thought. This level of organization is not just about convenience, it is about efficiency when seconds matter. In a barter economy, presentation and trust are currency. Handing someone a sealed, well-organized matchbox containing a few doses of medicine is far more credible than offering them loose pills from a dirty bag. The box itself conveys a sense of care and intention, increasing the perceived value of its content. While others discard them, the savvy prepper collects these containers, knowing that the ability to protect, organize, and transport small resources is a capability worth more than the items themselves. 6. The forgotten necessity. Dry dental hygiene. In prepping circles, the focus is almost always on the big three: food, water, and security. Dental hygiene is an afterthought, a trivial concern for a world on fire. This is a dangerously short-sighted view. In a long-term collapse scenario with no access to professional dental care, a tooth problem is not just a painful inconvenience, it is a potential killer. An abscess, a severe gum infection, or a cracked tooth can lead to systemic infection, incapacitating pain, and ultimately death. This is where tooth powder and dental tablets prove their immense worth. Unlike traditional toothpaste, these dry alternatives are built for long-term storage. They don't dry out, separate, or freeze and burst in extreme temperatures. Their shelf life is measured in years, not months. Their practicality in a resource-scarce environment is unmatched. Dental tablets require almost no water. You chew, swish with a tiny amount of liquid, and you're done. Tooth powder is similarly efficient. This conservation of water is critical, but the primary value lies in preventing a debilitating health crisis. Furthermore, the utility of tooth powder extends beyond oral care. Its fine, abrasive nature makes it useful for other tasks. It can be used to polish metal tools, clean corrosion off battery terminals, or even as a mild abrasive for delicate cleaning jobs where a harsher substance would cause damage. The tablets, often individually wrapped, are lightweight, compact, and perfect for barter. When someone is suffering from the first signs of a toothache, they will quickly realize their stockpile of canned goods cannot solve the problem. At that moment, a handful of dental tablets becomes more valuable than a meal. They are not trading for clean teeth. They are trading for relief, for the ability to function, and for a solution to a problem. A bucket's true worth. In a normal world, a plastic bucket is an afterthought, a cheap container for paint, cleaning supplies, or garden soil. It's a low-tech object in a high-tech world, easily overlooked and undervalued. But when the systems we rely on fail, the bucket's simple, rugged utility elevates it from a mere container to an indispensable survival tool. Its value skyrockets because it solves fundamental problems that more complex gear cannot. First and foremost is water management. The need for clean water is absolute, but transporting and storing it safely is a major logistical challenge. A sturdy food-grade plastic bucket with a tight-fitting lid is the perfect solution. It's more durable than collapsible bags, won't puncture easily, and can be carried without fear of failure. When you have to travel a significant distance to a water source, a 5-liter bucket becomes your lifeline, ensuring every drop you collect makes it back to your shelter. Beyond water, sanitation becomes a life-or-death concern. Without functioning plumbing, waste management is critical to preventing the spread of disease. A simple bucket can be converted into an effective field toilet, containing waste and keeping your living area hygienic. This single function can prevent outbreaks of cholera and dysentery, which thrive in unsanitary conditions. The bucket's utility also extends to food security. Lined with a mylar bag and sealed with an oxygen absorber, it becomes a rodent-proof, moisture-resistant vault for storing dry goods like rice, beans, and flour. Its stackable design makes it an efficient use of space for long-term food caches. A bucket is also a multi-purpose workhorse. It can be a stool to sit on, a basin for washing clothes, a planter for growing fresh greens, or even a trap for catching small game. By color-coding them blue for water, red for waste, green for food, you create an instant organizational system in a world of chaos. Functionality will always trump complexity in a collapse. 8. The worn belt, more than a fashion accessory. A cracked or faded leather belt is usually destined for the trash. Once it no longer serves its primary purpose of holding up pants, it's seen as useless. This is a critical misjudgment. In a survival context, that old strip of leather or durable nylon transforms into one of the most versatile and readily available tools you own. Its strength and length make it an immediate solution for a range of critical problems, from medical emergencies to gear management. Its most important secondary use is as an improvised tourniquet. In the event of a severe limb injury with arterial bleeding, a belt can be quickly cinched above the wound to stop blood loss. While not a replacement for a purpose-built tourniquet, its ability to apply immense pressure can be the deciding factor between life and death. Serves as a high-strength utility strap. Need to bundle a large load of firewood? A belt can secure it for easy transport. Need to strap gear to a makeshift pack or drag a heavy object? A belt provides the leverage and durability required. You can use it to lash poles together for a shelter frame or create a sling to carry equipment, freeing up your hands for other tasks. Its inherent design as a load-bearing strap makes it far more reliable than rope or cordage for certain applications. Furthermore, a belt enhances your efficiency by becoming a tool loop. You can attach a knife, multi-tool, or other essential items directly to it, ensuring your most critical gear is always on your person and immediately accessible. In a world where zippers fail and pockets tear, a sturdy belt provides a reliable anchor point for your equipment. Its value in a barter economy should not be underestimated either. A functional belt is a high-demand item that can easily be traded for food or other supply. 9. The indestructible basin. Power of the metal bowl. In the modern kitchen, a metal mixing bowl is a common but unremarkable tool. It's used for preparing food and then stored away without a second thought. But strip away the conveniences of a modern kitchen, the stove, the sink, the endless supply of clean cookware, and that same metal bowl becomes a cornerstone of survival. Its simple design, combined with the inherent properties of metal, makes it an incredibly versatile and durable asset when other tools have failed. Its most crucial feature is its ability to withstand direct heat. A metal bowl can be placed directly over an open flame to boil water for purification, cook a meal, or render fat. This removes the need for a dedicated pot, making your gear lighter and more efficient. In a situation where you must travel light, a single metal bowl can serve as your cook pot, your plate, and your cup, consolidating multiple functions into one indestructible item. Hygiene is another area where the metal bowl excels. When water is strictly rationed, a bowl allows you to use it efficiently for washing hands, cleaning utensils, or tending to wounds. Its non-porous surface is easy to clean and sterilize, a critical advantage for preventing illness. You can create a miniature washing station with just a small amount of water, maintaining a level of cleanliness that is otherwise difficult to achieve. The bowl also aids in resource management. When every calorie counts, a shallow metal bowl provides a clean surface for portioning out rations, ensuring nothing is wasted. It's also nearly indestructible. Unlike ceramic or plastic, it won't shatter if dropped or crack under stress. These bowls can be nested together for compact storage and are lightweight enough to be carried without adding significant burden. In a long-term crisis, the psychological comfort of eating a hot meal from a proper bowl instead of off a piece of bark.
Crayons' hidden utility. Crayons are universally recognized as a child's art supply, destined for coloring books and classroom projects. This perception causes them to be completely overlooked as a serious survival tool. In a collapse, however, that box of colorful wax sticks transforms into a multi-purpose asset with surprising tactical value. Their composition, primarily paraffin wax, gives them properties that are incredibly useful when modern conveniences disappear. Their most significant and immediate application is as a reliable fire starter and light source. A single crayon with its paper peeled back can burn consistently for up to 20. It functions as a long-lasting, waterproof candle that can be used to ignite damp tinder or provide a steady flame for tasks in the dark. Unlike matches that get wet or lighters that run out of fuel, a crayon is a self-contained, stable source of fire and light. Crayons also serve as a durable all-weather writing instrument. Pens freeze or run out of ink and markers dry up. A wax crayon, however, will write on almost any surface: wood, rock, metal, or fabric, regardless of temperature or moisture. This allows you to mark trails, label gear, leave messages, or take inventory when other writing tools fail. This simple function is critical for organization and communication in an environment where mistakes can be costly. Furthermore, the psychological value of crayons cannot be overstated, especially for barter. In a high-stress, long-term crisis, morale is a resource. For families with children, a pack of crayons provides a sense of normalcy and a way to keep young minds occupied. This makes them a high-value trade item. You aren't just trading wax, you are trading peace of mind, a powerful currency when stability is gone. A stack of crayons is a compact, lightweight, and non-perishable resource that offers fire, light, communication, and trade potential. 11. The metal tin. A pocket-sized strongbox. Shoe polish tins are relics of a bygone era for many, often found collecting dust in the back of a closet. Their perceived obsolescence causes them to be thrown away without a second thought. But for the prepared individual, these small, durable metal containers are a goldmine of utility. Both the contents and the container itself have significant value in a grid-down scenario. A full tin of wax-based polish is an excellent waterproofing agent. It can be applied to leather boots, canvas gear, or even seams on a tent to create a water-resistant barrier, protecting you and your equipment from the elements.
Keeping dry is fundamental to staving off hypothermia, however, is where the real value lies. Its robust metal construction and tight sealing lid make it a perfect pocket-sized survival kit container. Unlike plastic bags or flimsy boxes, a shoe polish tin protects its contents from being crushed, getting wet, or spilling. It's the ideal vessel for a micro fire starting kit containing char cloth, a small ferro rod, and tinder. It can be used to store a small fishing kit, a basic first aid supply of pills, or a repair kit with needles and thread. The polished interior of the lid can even serve as a crude but effective signal mirror. One of its most important uses is for making char cloth. Simply punch a small hole in the lid, fill the tin with cotton fabric scraps, and place it in a fire. The tin will safely cook the cotton into highly effective tinder, a process that is difficult and dangerous without a suitable metal container. This ability to create a top-tier fire-starting material from simple resources makes the humble shoe polish tin an invaluable asset. 12. The humble fastener, the tactical twist tie. Twist ties are the epitome of a disposable item. They secure a loaf of bread or bundle a new set of cables and are then promptly discarded. Their small size and single-use perception mean they are universally ignored. Yet in a survival situation where resources are scarce and improvisation is key, these tiny strips of plastic-coated wire become surprisingly effective micro-tools. Their value lies in their reusability, flexibility, and near-zero weight. In a world without zip ties, duct tape, or new fasteners, a handful of twist ties provides an immediate solution for gear management and repair. Use them to organize loose wires, attach small items to a backpack, or secure a splint. When a zipper pull breaks on a jacket or bag, especially in the cold, a simple loop made from a twist tie makes it functional again. Their utility extends into tactical applications as well. The thin but durable wire is perfect for rigging simple snares for small game or creating tripwire alarms around a perimeter. By linking several together, you can create a line to hang noisemakers, providing an early warning system that requires no power. Their different colors also allow for a simple non-verbal labeling system. In a low light or high stress situation, you can use a red twist tie to mark a medical kit or a yellow one to denote a specific type of ammunition. This instant identification saves precious seconds. While a single twist tie seems insignificant, a small bundle of them offers hundreds of potential uses for organization, repair, and security. They are a perfect example of a resource that is abundant now but will be irreplaceable when supply chains are broken. As we've seen, true preparedness goes far beyond stockpiling food. From the humble wooden hanger to the discarded twist tie, the items that will hold real value in a collapse are those that provide utility, solve problems, and create solutions. While others focus solely on calories, the strategic prepper understands that the ability to make fire, maintain hygiene, repair gear, and organize resources is what separates survival from demise. These 12 items are not just curiosities, they represent a fundamental shift in mindset from hoarding to innovating. Take a hard look at your own preparations. Are you equipped to solve problems, or are you just waiting for your food supply to run out? The time to acquire these overlooked assets is now, while they are still considered worthless. Which of these items have you overlooked, and what other worthless products are part of your core strategy? Share your thoughts in the comments below.